All right, we're back from Vegas. We're a crazy weekend. The only thing that didn't go good was the crap table for me. How about you?
Mm,
How about you
it was
guys?
good. It was good. Good to see you out there. We didn't get to hang out as much, but super busy coaching all day. There's so much wrestling there. U15, U17, high school girls, senior women's girls. So just busy as a coach, but definitely fun seeing all the top notch wrestling.
Actually, also had Greco. We had the Greco-Roman team there, so
Right.
we have the U.S. team lineup set for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
do.
Dang, Greco didn't get no love. Yeah, it was
No.
some good Greco wrestling, man. Hopefully bring home some medals.
That's one thing. The U.S. hasn't really brought home any Greco medals in a while, have they?
Yeah,
Kind of
we've
have a
been getting
theory
them.
about that, don't we?
Uh, we've been getting them more at the age level than normal.
Yeah.
Like so now we're getting more U17 and U20 medals. We just haven't converted that over to like
The senior
U23 and
level.
senior level. Yeah.
I don't know. When I've been at the Worlds the last couple of years in the U.S., watching Greco is a little boring, but when you're at Worlds, man, it's exciting.
Yeah. Now I was telling like a lot of people that like it's one you know, Coach Frizy was coaching with me and I was just kind of going on a rant with one of the referees, like we just don't I don't think we know how to ref it at all sometimes. I think that hurts. One, the refing, plus we don't wrestle it a lot. It's just a total combination of folks, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot mixed up into it. But you're right, overseas, when they grow up doing Greco since 6, 7, and like them dudes can throw and they get after it.
Yeah. Is it me or is the fans is more into it in Greco than freestyle when you're international?
Definitely the fans are more into it, especially when you go to that Baltic area of the world. Like they love Greco. Greco's wrestle last over there. Freestyle is first. Greco's last.
Hmm.
So it's
That's not the
awesome.
question I
Nah,
asked. I said, is the fans more into Greco than freestyle?
uh,
No,
yeah, I
no.
think
In
more.
Serbia, they were more. Seems like there was more fans for the Greco than freestyle in Serbia a couple of years back.
Yeah, and it's more countries wrestle Greco than freestyle. Like it's way more countries that wrestle Greco.
Oh, but
Yeah, yeah,
I actually love watching Greco because those guys are non-stop action down the international level anyway.
yeah. And like our Greco is more seems like it's more about the hand fight for the most part. Not everybody. More about the hand fight, push and pull, push and get on top and maybe have a gut. It kind of seemed like what we kind of
You got to go
geared
with
to.
Kamal Bay, the throws.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why Bay was so dangerous, right? He was the first U20 world champ since 1999, basically.
Yeah, Kamal
Yeah,
Bay throwing that person. He looks. Now I just need to see him get a medal on the world level.
I like
yeah,
watching
yeah.
that Otto Black. He kind of gets after it now.
He
He's more a
does.
little more patient, like the hand fighting style, like you guys said. But when he gets on top, he's gonna lift you and throw you, and you can't really stop him.
Well, and Greco had his most success when the reverse lift was implemented. So when they had the reverse lift in, I want to say 2007, when the Worlds were in New York, USA Greco won it, won the World Championships. That was like we can lift as far as something we can do. But I'm pretty excited with they got my man Herb House took control of it, and then you add Joe Warren, World Greco champ. I like his style. Like Joe Warren teaches a kind of a different style of Greco, which who Otto Black has trained under since he was like 14 or 15. So I think I think we're moving in the right direction.
All right, all right. Enough about Greco. Let's get to the feature. Uh, Man,
Oh,
where do we
poor
start?
Greco.
I don't even know where
Let's
to
start it.
start, man.
We going seniors. We going U20. Where we headed?
Let's start with seniors, man. Let's go there.
We
Man,
got
you
to go
got
with
high
50.
schoolers whooping up on world bronze medalist.
Hold on. And might I add, I said Bo Bassett will win last show.
I don't remember that.
Oh, Frizy, would you tell
I'll
him?
I'll he definitely said last show
I,
because
I
I remember me and you were like Mendez is gonna beat him when they get the opportunity, and Mendez didn't even get there. So
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I got to show me the replay. Where's the
I will
replay?
see the replay. I said Bo Bassett, but I said who I want to win would be Bo Bartlett, but I'm gonna go with Bo Bassett.
Man, Bo
So
Bartlett got
he did
yeah.
good. He got beat
He had a
by
good tournament.
Bassett.
Bo got beat by Bo.
Bo got bowed
Bo
up and
got
wrestled.
bowed.
Well,
Bo got
see the
bowed.
level
You
that
know,
Bo Bassett jumped because the last time they wrestled, didn't Bartlett beat him by one, or was it 1-0
no,
or something like that?
Bassett won 1-1, but like Bartlett didn't know the scores. Supposedly, he didn't know he was losing. He thought he
Yeah.
was winning, and he was playing defense, and then that happened. My thing is, how does Bo Bassett go so hard like that? Like that dude can wrestle hard for a long time.
Yeah,
Like he's melting these dudes. Like Real Woods, and Real Woods is a G, but he's gonna get beat, bro. I'm telling you, like it's gonna be
you know, I could see
We're
that
gonna have
one.
another high schooler on the world team. I would agree with that. I'm gonna agree that with that 100%.
I could see that one. Real is
like,
gonna
and Real
get.
Woods is tough.
He's tough, but then again, I didn't also think Real Woods would have medaled last year at Worlds. I thought going into Worlds he might be the weakest link.
Right. And he was the next 65 kilogram medalist since Yanni got the medal,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah, 65 has
uh,
been one of our weaker weights, but it's usually our deepest weight.
Well,
We don't really
what do you
medal
mean?
at
What you
it
mean by
that
didn't
deep?
often.
Zane win? Wait, what class
Like
did
it's
Zane
usually
win?
where we have the most guys that have accolades coming into it, but when they get to worlds,
But I
when
mean,
world comes around, we don't
what do you
we
mean
don't
by
place.
accolades though? Like world accolades or just college accolades? It's a difference.
Well, that is true. But
College
Right.
it
accolades.
seems
So you
like it's
can't
our
call it.
catch-all weight.
Yeah. No, Yanni held it down. I mean, Yanni was the next medalist since 2008, since Bill Zadig got it. So,
Wait,
and then
what
having
weight
Real
class did Zane win it at?
Zane usually go at 70 kilogram, but in the
Is that what
Olympics
he
he
won
was
it at?
65.
But no, didn't he? What did he win Worlds at?
I want to say
I think it was
70.
65.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't think it was at 65.
Yeah, because he
but I
cut down to
mean,
65 for the Olympics.
since we're on the bow train, uh, damn, he,
Dude,
yeah,
doubled up.
yeah, he doubled up.
U20, U20. After wrestling a tough senior bracket, and then wins U20. Like made it look easy too. That's
Well,
like a hot
that's the
knife
most
through
points he
butter.
get. Wait, no, I'm lying because him and Valencia had a barn
Yeah,
burner.
they had a shootout, and
Yeah,
Valencia is the only one with the skill set to hang with them, and even he gassed out at that pace. I mean, he's winning, and really like I was watching that match, and Bo when he had his foot on the gas was in charge. Some reason Bo let off the gas, which I haven't seen him do that too much. He let off the gas for like 10 seconds, and Valencia was able
Valencia
to
scored
score.
all their points. Yeah,
Yeah, but then when he got back on the gas, it was like,
Valencia also took his foot off the gas and was just protecting his lead at that time. But yeah,
yeah.
I don't
in
You
think
want to
like
say
freestyle you
we just said
cannot.
it again. I don't think people can wrestle that hard for that long. Like he wrestles hard the whole
Hey
time.
man, I could do
yeah.
that.
One
Yeah.
thing I think if these
Nah, I'm just
guys
kidding.
want to get close to beating Bo Bassett, because to say how to beat him is one thing, to do it is a whole nother animal. But at least to get close, you got to control that right hand collar. You can't
Yep,
let him get two hands inside.
that's
Like,
where Bobby
so if you want to
Douglas
at
would
least,
say, underhook him, slow him down,
yeah, I would
control the
definitely like you
risk.
got,
But I could
but
say that, but it probably won't work.
I don't know. Like I don't know. And the dude has evolved. It ain't like he's doing the same moves either. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing different stuff. So yeah, hands down, the dude is good. I
He's
think
good.
me and Mercatani got a conversation like, at first I was saying like, hey, I think Bo Bassett is the best. We talked about this, the best high school wrestler of this decade. But Mercatani made a good point because he's like, what is the ultimate of wrestling is to win world titles.
Yeah,
So if you do that, then Luke Little Dog has the most world titles of this decade.
man, you had to
So I
throw
don't
that
know. They're
in.
both pretty
You
damn
just had to
good.
throw that in because Luke was your trainee.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
That's
he's a
somebody
keeper.
else saying it though. That's not him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was saying Bassett though. I was
He
saying
was saying
Bassett.
Bassett.
But Bo, he did his thing. He represented out there.
He's fun to watch, man.
So at this point now, does the man got to win a national title next year? And if he doesn't, does
Oh
that make him like a failure?
no, but he's winning it, bro.
No.
Like I'm telling
What
you,
weight
call it
class?
here. He's winning.
Does it matter what weight class? I don't think it matters.
I think 41. So I think they're going to have Caleb Henson at 49. I think Virginia Tech is going to be a trophy team, and I think that they got James, my man Greasy, coming in to coach. Like they're going to be ready.
So is Forrest going to go up for Oklahoma State or
I
Sergio
think
Vega?
Forrest is going up. So that's going to be the Forrest and Bassett. Everybody's been waiting for this one. Now I will say this:
They were
I didn't
teammates.
see I've seen plenty of times where those guys were on the same side, and I'm not gonna say whose dad went and complained to get them not on the same side, but one particular dad when seemed like he didn't want them to wrestle. So I'm definitely want to
So
see
have
that
they
one.
ever wrestled in a freestyle tournament or?
Well, not since they've been in high school, no.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah, and like I said, every time I've seen them on the same side at like U20s, one particular person goes up and complain to get them like they're supposed to meet in the quarters or something. Somebody would go up and complain, but I'm not gonna say no names.
We don't spread rumors here. Um,
No, that wasn't a rumor.
we don't spread rumors, man.
It
We're
wasn't a
we're,
rumor.
we're a
I
legitimate
saw it.
we're a
We saw it happen.
legitimate news
Uh,
organization here. No, I'm not.
I
We're
don't know
not
if Forrest is
legitimate.
going up next year.
Huh?
I don't see it happening yet next year. I can see it the
I,
year after. I feel like they're gonna put with Oklahoma State. I feel like they're gonna squeeze Rainey into 41. Vega's going up.
hold on. Well,
I
now
think.
I'm gonna spread a rumor. Did you? This is a rumor. Rumor. So just
Okay.
know you
What's the
guys hear this
rumor?
too. The Rainy boys they miss weight, which that's true. I guess they
I did
miss
hear that.
weight, and supposedly they might be upset at the Okie State people, maybe, and thinking about switching. Now that's a
I
rumor
saw
though.
that too.
I
I,
didn't see that. I guess I didn't. Even,
Yeah.
there
I
was
saw
so
it too.
much actions going on this weekend. I guess I didn't even notice they weren't in the bracket.
Yeah. Yeah. My only thing with the Rainy boys, I wouldn't say only thing, but I guess it's going to be hard because I don't know. Maybe those guys can coach Greco, but they had the best Greco coach in the country, Coach Medlin from RTC Illinois. Illinois RTC coached them in Greco for a long time and winning world medals with them. It's going to be interesting to see can Okie State keep that Greco tradition going with those boys.
So wait, if they go to Oklahoma State, get in the lineup, they still. So if Sergio goes 49 next year, what do they do with Swiderski? So Swiderski, he can't. Is he gonna go up? Russell Robidou?
Could they redshirt Vega? They ain't gonna do that, but
They trying to win.
Yeah,
exactly.
They
they
got
got
to
to kiss
put the
Penn
best
State.
team out there.
I don't know. That's gonna be interesting because well, then who's gonna slide in 33 though? I forgot. Oh, Rainy Boy, one of the Rainies. Yeah.
Rainies, and
Forrest
they
would be
still
at
got
30.
Ramirez.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Ronnie Ramirez. Yeah, Ronnie Ramirez.
Ronnie.
That dude's slick.
Yeah. So who's gonna be out at Oklahoma State?
There's gonna there's gonna be some good backups at Okie State. Let's say that.
All right. So
If
should the
Yeah.
if
Okies?
I don't know
Oh, all
If
right.
they go up, if he goes up,
if they
If
go
he
up.
goes up, yes. All
it'll be
right.
interesting.
So let's talk about the senior division, man. Like I said, we have a high schoolers putting it on people.
Yeah, man. I mean, not put like melting these dudes. Like these dudes
It,
are straight melting.
yes. You
Like
got Mo
just
Bassett that just, well, we're a family friendly podcast, so I can't even say the words that's coming to mind.
He
Uh,
opened a can, is what you're saying?
yeah, I wasn't even gonna say that
more than
nicely,
can.
but and then you got Cody Merrill up there
Beat
putting
Yeah,
it
Wilson
on.
Paris.
You know, he
To me,
he
that's more impressive. When you a big boy
yeah.
and can beat grown men, like that's hard. Like the little guys, it is impressive. Don't get me wrong, but for you to be as strong as these guys and compete, a high school kid competing with a grown man that graduated college, that's real
a
impressive.
world bronze medalist.
And a world bronze, yeah.
Like that's
I mean,
impressive.
Kobe, that guy's like a brick house,
That's a
more like a brick
that's a guy that's
factory.
gonna. He is not gonna redshirt.
Oh
At
heck no. Well,
ain't no
looking at
way.
Iowa State lineup, the backup Herrera transferred to Rutgers, so he's gonna be immediately in the lineup, barring
Mm.
something drastic happens.
Oh, that's the guy that left Iowa State.
Yeah, Herrera transferred to Rutgers. He was a national qualifier 2 years the year before. So
Yeah,
so he's
man.
good. But I also heard he was beating up on Herrera whenever they wrestled.
I mean, I could see that.
So that kind of probably triggered why Herrera transferred. But not only did Kobe, put on a show, but then he also went out and took out Deshaun Ross for the first time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's something that is awesome. They're gonna have a rivalry all through college because it's Oklahoma State, Iowa State,
Iowa State, yep.
Yeah.
and it's gonna be
Nah,
fun to watch every time they wrestle.
the USA Wrestling has never this is like
There's these high
spoiled.
schoolers are. I don't know.
Like
I
we're
don't even know where to
spoiled.
say, man. I was just looking out there, like the young guys, the U15, U17, U20. Good lord.
Yeah, we're spoiled. Like we're spoiled. This is probably the best time to be a USA Wrestling fan, just to watch. And these kids can go metal. It ain't like I will say this in the wrong bad way, but like if you win the world spot in Greco, 9 times out of 10 you're probably not gonna medal, right? But if you take top 6 in freestyle world team trials, like any of those 6 might can go medal.
Yeah.
like, it's crazy.
I mean,
The
the big
depth.
question there is it just because all these younger kids have so much access to technique or whatever, or is it because they
Shout out to
don't have
Flo.
to pay?
Flo came around and it changed the world.
Yeah, but or is it they
Flo
don't
did change
have
the world.
they're been training at this high level the whole time? What's the difference between now and 10
It's the
years
I would
ago?
say,
I would say it's got to be some of it's the access to all this like video and training, and these guys are now become students of constantly trying to
yeah,
evolve.
I would say Flo, the timing of Flo. I would say Zeke Jones implementing the RTC program. Because right before then we were stuck, and Jordan Burroughs was taking it. I would say social media hitting uh, with that. I would say so many good coaches across the country making their own club. I mean, when David Taylor, all these guys had their club, and there's so many good clubs you can name.
Yeah, the thing with
And
clubs before, they coaches couldn't make a living on it, so nobody really
right,
did that. Now you got clubs where
absolutely,
people have one. I talk to a lot of coaches, and I'm like, hey, how many kids in your club? 150, 200, 400. I'm like, they're making a living on this now, which is something they
yeah.
couldn't
Yeah.
do. So they couldn't concentrate too much on the training and all the private lessons, and now they're making it.
Here's the
Yeah.
other question, and it's kind of not really a question, it's more of a statement. Is it because these younger guys are catching the older guys because the older guys now have a wife, kids, they have to make money
Mm,
outside of college, so they have to do other things besides that, besides train, and all these young kids are just training.
No, because I think a lot of the old guys that they're beating at the top level, they are training hard, and they these senior guys are at a lot of universities that are making a lot of money. I remember back in the day, you were up there, they might give you a $500 a month stipend, but these guys are making 60, $70,000
yeah.
training at these
And,
RTCs.
and what's considered an old guy? Like, is Bo Bartlett considered an old guy? Like, he's considered
That's what I'm
he
saying. Like,
considered.
but what is old now? We don't know. Like,
but,
how many
but
30-year-olds were in the finals?
Not
Dake,
many.
James, Green.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dake is considered, I guess you call older guy. Jake Green's considered, I guess, maybe an older guy.
Those are the
I'm not
only two I
considering
Man,
can
Bo.
he's
think of
already
that are
had a
in their
hip
30s.
replacement. He's like a
Right,
dinosaur.
Green had
I'm
Green
just
had a hip.
kidding.
Hey, get off Green.
James
Green's
is
is
my
my
boy.
guy.
He's my boy.
Yeah,
Is
y'all both
yeah.
Jamaican, bro.
Yeah, he should have been wrestling for Jamaica, man. What happened with that?
Oh, he decided to represent the U.S. of A.
Man, we
But
could have
no,
used
those
him.
are, they could have used him. I think I'm going to Jamaica training camp. It's in Canada. I'm going to have to go check that out.
All right. When you going there?
Yeah. I gotta get the date, but my man Conroy up in Greensboro gonna hook me up with him.
All right, but yeah,
Yeah,
James
yeah,
Green. Like, okay, let's start at the bottom. Let's start like
yeah. Let's do
and
it.
Let's do all the
go up the
lobby.
list because this U.S. Open is, man, it was excited to watch. It was just, you never knew. It was like ducks in a barrel. Anybody could get knocked off, or pigeons
Yeah.
in the barrel. What is it? Ducks in the
It,
barrel, fish in the barrel. What's the saying?
that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't hunt. As far as he hunts or did hunt. Hey, I would say this: if I could
Was
say
it?
anything bad about the U.S. Open, it's just so many good matches with the U.S. senior level, U17, U20. It's hard to be able to just sit and watch one. That's what I. If I didn't like it, because sometimes you just want to watch U.S. Open, and I know I was talking to one of the coaches. It's like it's kind of it's like having NFL players amongst little league
Yeah.
football, and they think that bad in a way, right?
So you're
So
saying they should separate? Well, actually, I'll agree with you because there was no way, at least at the South Point, you were able to still see a bunch of the action. If you're sitting down, you can like look
yeah,
across. At this venue, you could only see formats, or you could see
Yep.
something. You have to go another area, but you were not able
yeah,
you weren't able to be a fan.
yeah. So it's hard, but let's get at it. Let's start at 57.
All
What we
right, let's
talking about?
start with 57. The dominant Spencer Lee. He's been putting it on everybody ever since he went to the senior level. Um, who saw this match coming this way? And we know Bushroot's
We know
gonna
one
say that.
person. We know.
I'm gonna
I
start.
think
uh,
I
Well,
think we
I'm
both.
I'm not gonna call you Barney no more. Bushroot. Remember
uh,
Darkwing Duck from the day? Bushroot. Yeah.
Come on, man, don't hit me with no nerd stuff, bro. Don't hit me with no nerd stuff. Uh, no, it's I mean, I didn't know if he was gonna beat him yet. I mean, I just thought it may take a little bit more time, but I mean, in ways, it's kind of like if you're looking at it, it's like, oh, it was luck he got a takedown in the last 12 seconds. But if you think about it, he's the only one who got two takedowns.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I can say a takedown and exposure, but I don't
But
know. I think Spencer Lee's the man. You can't knock what he's done. Olympic silver medalist. He didn't medal at Worlds last year, which was unexpected. So that was better for Luke. So now he get to face him a little bit more. And now, I mean, I would say Luke will have to see him at the
Final X.
in Final X. But still, you can't take for granted that guy's got to go through the tournament. You got to go through another tournament.
But
You
come
never
on
know what
now,
happens.
you watching that match? How exciting! Like, when you saw a head, everybody goes. It's been a while since I seen somebody throw a headlock at that high level and it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, and
also
that's a
think
left-handed.
this. I think one other thing that definitely made a difference is the new out of bounds rule with that match. It would have
Yeah,
been another point scored technically. Well, I guess it would have been no points scored if they're grounded. But Luke hitting that thigh pry, going back inside and having that out of bounds score that way. If it was the other way around, it would have been no points scored, back to the middle, and I guess he wins on criteria. But
but yeah, I don't know how I feel about the not grounded because I think a lot of people's not even used to it yet. Especially here in the U.S., it's gonna hurt them when they get internationally because those international
that's right.
guys has been wrestling nonstop and used to the rule in freestyle while the U.S. still is catching up. But Luke, Lightning Luke, as y'all call him, the man.
Fun to watch. Oh, you're muted.
And Barney, you're unmuted again. Bushroot. Man, what do you be doing, man? Every week he has a problem. You're still muted, man.
Still muted. I
Ah,
called him.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
But I don't know. I do think it was a very enjoyable match for sure.
Oh yeah, it
Um,
was definitely a very enjoyable
Two
match.
takedowns to none is definitely better, if you ask me. But I don't know. The other
Hey,
thing is though, did
I think it was
after
just
Spencer
exciting to
Lee,
watch.
hurt his elbow a little bit. That he shut down too much. I think.
Okay. All right, can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, it's the phone when I disconnected the thing. But yeah, Luke has not lost in Vegas 6 years straight in the Open.
Okay.
He won every
Continue.
U. He won every U17 file. He won every U20 uh, final, and then he won the last two senior opens.
Seniors.
So uh, that's an interesting thing. That's why I always post it. You got to bet on when you go to Vegas. You bet on black and Lightning Luke, baby.
There's
So
lightning. Luke. I don't think it's black. I don't think he's black.
I know you bet on Lightning and you bet on black. Those are
Okay,
the two
okay,
things.
okay. I wasn't getting the analogy there. It was like when you were like, you
Those.
bet on black. I was like, one lightning isn't black, and well, we know Luke is. Well, we ain't even gonna go there, but yeah. All right, let's move up. 61 kilo, literally the repeat of the NCAA semifinals.
Yeah, Blaze.
Yeah.
Those guys are built for freestyle. You know, Blaze's style is there, and this time he was scoring. Like
Yeah,
freestyle, let you get after it. And Davino, I mean, I'll say pulling off the upset, but people act like it's a big deal that like Jack Forrest lost. Like he's
it's not
gonna
an
lose,
upset.
guy. Yeah, like he's gonna lose. And you know, one thing about Jack Forrest is like his style. Even though he's cleaned it up a lot, he's gonna take a loss or two, but it don't mean nothing, bro. That dude to be right, but it
Man,
don't mean nothing.
you could wrestle this match. The three of those guys could wrestle this match 60 times, and you won't have the same person win twice in a row.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
But
Yeah, I
Blaze
agree.
seemed to, he got his revenge for NCAA's. He did. He went out there and got some takedowns.
I
And
would say
Davino
this
got his
though.
revenge too, though.
So
Yeah,
did he. Yeah.
I would say this though. I think Blaze is harder to beat in freestyle. I think that rewards his style just a
Hmm.
little more than those guys' style.
But this
So
time he
Is
actually
in
went
such
out and
good
got a
position.
takedown on Davino. Last time was overtime, overtime. This time he went out there and got the takedown.
yeah, yeah, no, for sure,
Scrambling's
sure.
different.
And
Scrambling's different.
remember, in freestyle, there is no tie, so you're always winning or losing. Somebody's always winning or losing, no matter
Yeah.
what. So somebody's winning or losing.
Nobody's going to
So
overtime. I kind of
yeah,
still, for matches 1-1, two push outs, I think they continue to go overtime. I don't like that rule where it goes
I
the
like
last
it
person.
I like it
because
too.
I don't
I
care
like
what
it
y'all
because
like. I said I don't like it. I didn't ask y'all what y'all like. I said what I don't like.
I think it gets people off the mat. I think that overtime stuff just keeps you on the mat longer. I think this gets you off the mat. You're not going to wrestle more than 6 minutes. It's better for your body. Like you don't have to grind it down. Like I even like the new grounded rule. I really liked it. I think it made a lot of sense.
Actually, he does because a lot of guys was using that to skirt the system.
Yeah, even like your feet can be partly out, but if your chest is not out, you still can wrestle. Like you really saw that in Spencer Lee and Luke's match because Luke was out kind of, but he spiked the underhook and came back in and drove Spencer out. Uh, so I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty good.
All right, let's keep moving. We already talked about the Bonos, so we're gonna go away from that one. We know Bo is the greatest. We know all hail Bo. Um,
Yeah, dude, put it down.
so he's getting everybody's giving him love. So we'll keep moving. We still love you,
Yeah,
Bo. 70 kilograms. Ridge love it.
I kind of watched it, and Caleb Henson.
Caleb
That was a good
Henson.
match today. I didn't see the point where you said the score was messed up. I tried to figure that out. Which part would you saying the score was messed up?
So watching it when I was watching it live, Henson came on a leg. He didn't change direction and ever on that second trust trap. He dumped him to his back and got points out of it, and then they scored it as Lovelet did his chest trap, but he never changed direction. If you ask me, that it
I
was like
watching it was two Love It, two Caleb, and then they gave one. Not sorry, two Love It, two Caleb. Then they gave one for Ridge to come on
Reversal.
top, and then he came on top and turned him. Then they gave Ridge another
Yeah,
two. That was looked
it was
legit to
legit.
me.
It was legit.
I didn't see. Now they didn't have the score right on the board, and they had to throw the
that's
brick,
what I'm
and it was
saying.
7-6. It ended up
Yeah,
being 7-6 Ridge, but like watching it, I didn't understand where you guys were saying it was wrong. but maybe just looking at it in live, it was good.
Who's you
But
guys, man? It was just funzy.
yeah,
It
it looked
was.
right to me.
But that match was exciting. Was that
Was
one probably one of the most exciting matches of
Oh,
the
it was.
finals?
It was definitely exciting.
that one, and I would say Luke to come back on Luke. And everybody
That
wants to
was
see the top
that
dog
was
go
also
down.
epic. Epic. Yes.
12 seconds, like, come on, bro.
I'll
Yeah, I
say
agree
this:
with you there.
who has a better chest wrap, Ridge Levitt or Kyle Dake?
Kyle Dake is proven. Like
It
Well,
is
until you do it
proven,
at the
but
world level,
yeah.
man,
until
Till
you do
Ridge
it
get a
at the
title,
world, yeah, until he
you're
does it
you're
against
probably
the best
right.
Iranian, it don't
You're
count.
probably right,
No.
but man, that thing was tight.
all right. Let's keep
Oh.
rolling. Who would think the senior citizen would have been the one sitting in final X at this weight
Hey
class?
man, you're not gonna be dogging my boy Green like this. What the heck is wrong?
I'll say
If you
this though:
wait. If you look at the bracket, he is a senior citizen in the bracket.
he's the oldest one. I'll say this: this was the match that I was kind of annoyed with how they ref this because if you ask me, they never put James on passivity. And he was on the edge the whole second period and part of the first. And it was just I definitely think it could have been refed a little bit better, or at least try to get James to start wrestling him in the middle of the match because he shut it down so early because he got that one takedown and then just tried to coast.
But
He got a
did
few a
anybody
push out
even
every now and
think
then.
those two people were the ones that's gonna be finals? We had
No.
something that's never.
No.
Well, we
Carr.
didn't. Carr
We
got
all
beat
thought Carr was gonna be there.
twice.
Yeah, Carr. And shout out to my man Joe Seeley, man. I mean, he
Yeah,
lost to
that's what I
Green.
mean. He got beat twice.
Yeah, Green. He lost to Green 3-2. Joe Seeley beat Cam Amin, who beat David Carr, and
Then
then
he beat
Seeley
David
turned
Carr.
and beat Carr. But yeah, I really thought Carr would win it. But I don't know. It's just, but Carr, like last year, lost in the open and then came back and made the team. So you can't count Carr out.
Oh, you never call. Yeah, that kid. He's a gamer. But
And
now
I
he's
think,
just got to have to go through that gauntlet again in the World Team Trials in 2 weeks.
yeah, maybe 3.
Oh man, are you gonna be there? That's gonna be an exciting event.
Don, I won't be at that one.
They only take real coaches, huh?
I got you. I got you.
Is Carr gonna? Is Messenbrink going to the World Team Trials though?
I don't know. That might be interesting.
Because that'd be a car in that bracket too. Be kind of nasty.
That'd be worth the price. That'll be worth your yearly membership on Flow. So you just remember that. You can't make it, just get yourself a yearly membership on Flow.
We need to get a money
Right.
sign every time you say flow, like ching.
Hey,
Start sponsoring us.
It's my job.
Right.
They pay me, so I got
All right, cool. So I'm gonna get a sound bite, and I'm gonna press it every time I hear you say flow.
Flow.
Cha-ching!
Yep.
That's funny.
But no,
Yeah,
that whole bracket was pretty good. It was fun to watch. Webster's good. He's gonna surprise some people. He's young too.
Yeah.
He's a sophomore in college.
Yeah, Webster. Yeah, he's real good. That was just a good match, man. I think we'll see if Green can hold it down for the final X. So I hope
All
he
right.
does.
Let's move on. Chance Marsteller.
Talk about a clash
Levi
of two
Haynes.
different body styles.
Yeah.
7
You got
foot
the long
Evan
and
Wick.
skinny versus the short and stocky.
Yeah,
Can't just knows how to win.
he does, and he's hard to score on. And I mean, it's gonna be a tough match for Levi Haynes for final X. And like Chance Marcel is a hard match for anybody. Like his legs are forward back, his head is in the way a lot, and he knows how to wrestle. Ain't like he ain't know how to wrestle.
That's
So
very true.
it's
That
just
dude's got the longest torso I've ever seen out of
He
anybody.
might be the most dangerous one for Levi.
right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to get to his legs. It's hard
Oh
to
wait,
get to him.
he's already okay. He heads straight into final
Yeah,
X, so he doesn't
it's
have
those,
to do
just
the
those two.
just those two. They already made it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. Kyle Dake Parker. Well,
That was an interesting match, considered that they wrestled at RAF like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about Dake, like this time he didn't chest wrap Keckheisen as much, I guess, because Keckheisen was maybe scoring a little bit off of it at the RAF. So this time Dake was like releasing his feet and running in the corner, which I haven't seen from him in a while. So yeah, that was interesting.
Well, his style has to kind of change a little for Zahid.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a good match. Have they wrestled yet, Zahid and Date?
They did last year.
They have.
Final X.
That's when
Okay,
he beat him twice. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
and that's
Kickheisen beat Zahid at RAF.
Yeah.
yep. But it's Dake Zahid final X.
All
That guy
right.
doesn't have a
That's
say
going to be
anymore.
interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I hate betting against Dake. I really hate betting against Dake. I really do. That's one dude I hate betting against.
I'm not going to bet against him. This I think Zahid surprised him last year. Was a little bigger than him. I think Dake's been eating his Wheaties. He's been taking his vitamins, and I think he might be
He
ready.
still looks small for the weight, but
All right, man. I was
he
trying to
can
make
wrestle.
an analogy there, man. You were supposed to go with
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
The next weight class was it Machiavelli.
yeah, the first one.
Machiavelli uh, making the team, taking out another. What he took out, Kobe Merrill in the semis. That's another tough guy, another tough freshman for Okie State there. Um, Wait, is the semis or the quarters? Took him out, but
Oh, who's that?
Machiavelli winning that,
Oh
making
yeah.
it to Final X.
Oh yeah. That's a vet. Mike Mock's a vet. Like we forget
Yeah,
about him. He's a vet.
he's a
Yeah, but he's
national
not.
champ.
We were saying 30-year-olds. Is he 30?
Yeah, he's got to be at least 30 now.
I thought James Greens was older than Mike Mock.
James Green is older. James
Okay.
Green is older than Mike Mock. I think Mike he might be 28, 27. He won. It's been a while since he won a national title.
Thought it was like 2 years younger than Green.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, Mike Mock, he had a good tournament. And who is he? He facing? No, not who's he facing?
Snyder.
He got Snyder. Ooh, Snyder's been
Yeah.
Is it
wrestling
Snyder?
tough lately, man.
No,
nine?
he's got Hidley.
Hidley.
Trent.
Yeah, Trent Hidley. Sorry.
Ooh, oh yeah, Holly, the world champ, man.
Hey, Wolfpack versus Wolfpack.
The new Wolfpack versus the
Ooh.
old Wolfpack.
Yeah.
You still train there? He doesn't still train there,
Howley?
does he?
Highly, yeah.
No.
No. Mock training Lehigh with Coach McCoy.
Lehigh. That's what it was. That is one thing that you don't really see in freestyle. He came out with a headgear on in the finals,
Yeah.
and I was kind of like, that's different. But I
Hey,
wonder if
he
he
wants
like
to protect his ears, man. Cauliflower
I
ears
guess.
hurt like a. But all
I
right,
guess.
we'll keep rolling. The next weight class, we got. Who we got?
Stephen Buchanan.
Stephen Buchanan.
And
He looked good.
Who did
He
he
beat
wrestle?
Donnie this year too. He beat the GOAT.
Yes,
Like, that's
Donnie.
what
So now he's gonna have to go
does
Schneider.
he get dethroned? Does he dethrone Schneider? I don't think so, but
mm,
he's wrestling good. He looks really
he looks good. It's a possibility.
It's a
I
possibility.
wouldn't doubt it.
Athleticism, size, but I'm going with Captain America. Let's go.
I think you can't really bet against him.
Hey,
Hard
yeah,
to bet.
that's true. Heavyweight.
Yeah, impressed
Mason
Kobe
Paris
Merrill.
losing was a surprise.
Who?
Then you get Wyatt.
Oh,
Wyatt
Mason
Henderson
Paris.
comes
Yeah.
in. Yeah. And
So
Wyatt just pins Thomas in the finals.
yeah,
Oh.
I think Kobe
Kinda
wasn't ready
uneventful.
for some. Merrill wasn't ready for somebody that's just as big as him. That was because he was pushing everybody. I think
Yeah.
Demetrius was just a giant size for him. So it's going to be interesting to see if he wrestles in World Team Trials and try to take the spot and go to Final X.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Merrill.
Yeah. I think you got to. You're so close. Like he's close.
Yeah.
You got to. He's got to. Man, yeah, heavyweight.
We can do.
I thought after Gable left, it might take a while for us to see another real good heavyweight beside because Mason Paris left, but he came back. And but man, we got another youngin coming up and through.
Yeah.
My thing with Mason Paris too, like how long he's been back since football. Like once you get in that group, wrestling and football is so different, but they're the same. But like he was in the zone, he left, took maybe a year off. It's hard to get back to that zone. It takes a while. it takes a while to get back into that spot.
Considering
Yeah.
he didn't have any warm up matches or he didn't go overseas and wrestle before he got back out there.
Yeah, I think did he wrestle RAF? I thought he might have wrestled at
I think
RAF
yeah
though.
he did wrestle RAF,
But
but do people even train for that?
yeah, they do. We got RAF coming to St.
Some
Louis
people
here
do.
soon, so
Yeah.
I still haven't seen an RFA match. I've seen
it
some
seems like it's
highlights,
packed.
but I've never seen.
Yeah.
I still have not watched one yet.
Yeah, it seems like it's packed. So I'm excited if they come here. Excited to come check it out.
Why you gonna go out there?
Yeah. I actually hooked up with Izzy while we were in Vegas
Not
and
saying you
talked
gonna
some
go out there
things
and
up.
wrestle.
Oh, no, I'm not.
you
I
should
know
you should
everybody.
tell you should tell him.
Hey,
I would
everybody
totally love to do
wants
this.
everybody wants to see me wrestle KD. That's the matchup everybody wants to see. Me and KD. You know the
KD
coach
might take
KD.
you,
Stop, bro. Stop, bro.
man.
Stop. That's my guy, but stop,
Oh
bro.
man, are you saying you're gonna take KD? Man, we're gonna have to bring KD on here and like say,
You
hey
gotta bring it
KD.
on.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
That's the match everybody wants to see. Me and even before they put it on social media, the Sim kids always say, "You and KD got to wrestle each other. It's a super match."
Let's get it happening.
If the money right with RAF, they get the money where it needs to be. You might can see me out there.
What do you need? $5?
Stop with these knees, bro. I need to make sure I got insurance to make sure I make it to work the next day.
All right. So who's the final X matches are that are set are 65. So Real and Bo,
Yep.
Levi and
Chance.
Chance, Zahid and Dake, Trenton Machiavelli or Trenton Idley and Michael Machiavelli, and then Schneider and Buchanan. Is that right?
That's an interesting one. I think my favorite to one. I really want to see the Snyder and Buchanan just because of how good Buchanan's been looking.
I do.
Yeah, that's very much so.
I do too.
Like that.
So then I guess
this.
That. Who's gonna be there in the other weights? So 57. Is it Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. I would agree. Forrest or Davino to meet Blaze.
I'm gonna go Forrest, man. You can't count that. I'm going Forrest. You can't count him out, bro.
Davino.
All right.
That's the hard talk.
Who you got, Frizy? Make one. Make a decision. Make somebody mad.
Davino just looks so like. No, I'm not afraid to make him. I want to go Davino too because the way he looked against Forrest this last time, it looks like he figured something out.
Forrest don't lose to nobody twice.
Didn't he lose to Luke twice?
Yes.
Yeah, besides him. Besides Luke. I was about to say except for Luke.
You didn't say you weren't about to say that.
I was, but then you was gonna say
70
like,
is an interesting one. 70 is an interesting one. Who gets through? Because Henson was on the ropes like 3 times in his matches. Like Melvin Miller had Henson beat.
Yeah.
And then
could be Miller if he wrestles.
Yeah.
I don't think Miller's getting through some of those guys. But
who else was besides Henson? Who took third in that weight? Jordan Williams, right? Was it Jordan Williams?
Jordan Williams beat Miller, yes. How about Jordan Williams? You know, he came, he showed up.
He didn't even train. Where's he been training? Where's he been training?
He just upped his money. He just upped his money. So
yeah. So where do you think he's gonna go next year? Is he gonna try to stay at Iowa? I know he's in the portal.
Iowa didn't want him, did he?
I don't know. He's in the portal. Is he gonna try to
in
stay?
That 70 bracket.
I think you should go back to Little Rock, bro. That's where the best fit is.
Yeah,
Rock, where it's
I agree with that.
Yeah, he should have stayed there. You know, they took care of him.
I'm gonna go with Caleb Henson, man. I think.
Bracket?
Oh, Kasak. Was Tyler Kasak in that bracket too?
He was.
Kasak was in that bracket.
He lost.
1 second.
If he ain't not too hurt, I'm going with Kasak.
Is PJ Duke gonna come out and wrestle?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he's got the year off. I think he's sleeping in this summer.
Yeah, I don't think so. I would love to see him come back. I don't know if he can make that weight either. That was a hard cut.
Man, he must have been eating your diet.
Stop. But that's why he made weight because he was eating my diet.
Uh-huh. All right, man. Let's keep rolling.
Senior. Got Lovelet, Henson, Jordan
U20s.
Williams, Melvin Miller. Alex Panatelli was winning that weight, just so I had to go see who was there.
Uh,
Alex gonna come back.
who'd
Nah,
he lose to?
everybody.
I think he lost to Henson. No, he lost to Lovelet. Ridge.
Mm,
And then he
okay.
lost
And I
another
don't know who else
match.
he lost to. I
Lost
think
two
he lost to
matches.
Williams.
But man, I don't know what else to say, man. I think this is probably the most excited world team trials we've had in a long time.
Yeah. Well, we also got to get who's 74. Who's gonna face Green?
I'm gonna go Carr.
Carr.
I
Yeah.
gotta go with the Cyclone. Cyclone
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, you can. I don't like
Just
going
for
against
fun, I
Carr.
think Joe Seeley is gonna get it done.
And that's what I got to ride with. I got to ride with Sealy because he's my guy. So,
I gotta ride with Carr because he's a Cyclone.
but I
There
hate
you
going
go.
against Carr. But I'm riding with Sealy.
I
Hopefully, he
think
can get it
Carr.
done.
I
Nice.
think Carr hits him with 3 takedowns in a turn.
Carr's a different wrestler when he's a man on a mission.
Yeah.
Like when he's a man on a mission, he's a different dude. So we shall see.
And then who's gonna see Wyatt Hendrickson? Does Paris get it
Mason
in?
Paris.
Squeeze in?
I don't know. I think Kobe takes him again if he wrestles.
I think Paris gets it back this time.
Nah, I gotta go with
Well, we
the
took
Cyclone.
6th. What about Cassiope?
No, Kobe
You think he can squeeze in
forfeited
there?
to 6.
Cassiope, the machine's tough, man. I didn't know
Kurt
machine
Fleet's
wrestled.
in there.
Yeah, the Kurt Fleet, he took 2nd.
He took
What did Kurt
4th.
Fleet take? Wow.
Took 4th.
I think he's
Jimmy
one of
Mullen
those
took
wild cards because it's
Dude, this
funny.
weight class, I could see anybody facing.
I saw
Wyatt.
Kurt Fleet at the end of the match, and I was like, man, you beat up on Wyatt at NCAA. What happened? He goes, he got a gut. I'm like, but you beat up on him at NCAA. He goes, it was a very tight gut.
Right. Yeah, no, he did. He gutted him out. One takedown and he was out.
Yeah. But he says he'll be ready next time.
Right.
Yeah,
I
he's
just
training
thought it
up
was
there at
funny when he
Cornell.
goes, it was a very tight gut.
Yeah, he's training up there at Cornell University, so interesting.
He's up at Cornell now. He left Lehigh.
Yeah, he's at
Yeah,
Finger
yeah.
Lakes.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
Spartan Combat. What are they
Spartan
nowadays?
Combat. Yeah, Spartan
Yeah.
Combat.
But anyway, fellas, I'd love to keep going through, but I'm tired. I got donuts to make in the morning. So we're going to cut this as a short episode.
No, all good
That's cool.
because, yeah, I got to get to work myself.
It was a good weekend. We had a
It was.
blast. Out
This
there.
weekend drained me. I still haven't I still haven't recovered yet.
I feel you on that one.
We
bro.
had a half day at our school because of weather, which I've never had that before. But thank the Lord because I went home and slept.
Tornadoes.
Yeah,
Cyclones, as you would say. See, huh?
Yeah, I got to get up early. We got what they call a store inspection from whatever that yearly inspection.
They ever figured out who that guy was that tried to rob your store?
No, the cops haven't said anything yet. They haven't been followed up. They haven't. I guess I got to follow up to see if they pulled any fingerprints.
All right.
Well, hopefully the other stores are smart enough to put an alarm system in. If they did, that guy would never have made it to my store. At least my store had an alarm that scared him off.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
All right, fellas. I'd love to sit and talk to y'all, but it's my bedtime.
Me and you both.
All right.
Same bat channel, same bat time next week.
All right. Awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Read.